With certain tools, you can actually drill deeper into this and find out exactly who the 5 positive mentions are and what the 2 negative mentions are. You can actually go in and look at who's saying what on what channel, whether it's Twitter, it's Facebook, it's a blog, whatever it is. And you can then decide to engage them. If it was a positive mention, and you know exactly who they are, you have an account on Twitter, you have an account on Facebook, you have some kind of discus account so you can read comments on people's blogs, you can say, hey, thanks, I really appreciate it. I saw that you had a great experience with us. Awesome, thank you. I'm glad you did. If it's a negative experience, if you're a customer service representative or brand manager, you can address that and say, whoa, I'm sorry, what happened? Let's see if we can fix this. Real-time conversations, right? You don't have to wait for somebody to call the 800 number and be on hold for 45 minutes. Because chances are they're probably not going to do it anyway. They're on Twitter, they're on Facebook, they have hundreds or thousands of followers, right? And they're saying something negative about you that's going to spread. Well, you're going to retweet it, you're going to pass it on, and now you turn one bad experience into that recommendation to thousands that your company sucks. So it's very important to listen and be able to address it. And here, this is sentiment over time, so it's kind of funny. You can see that obviously something happened here. This is at 3:40, 3:50, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. A lot of mention. Something must have happened here, and most of it's positive. And then you have a little bit of mention. Here's something negative happened. Somebody had a bad experience with that. So that's People Browser, and you can check it. Just Google it. Next one. All right, this is a little bit more robust. Don't let it scare you, but you can do a lot of things with this. This is Radiant 6. And again, you have a word cloud. And this was something I think that was taken during the presidential debates. And you can't read any of this, but these are all about keywords. So they're actually showing the frequency of certain keywords being spoken. Here you have articles that are popping up in real time. Here you have also sentiments. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Radiant 6 is a perfect tool for a larger company to actually listen to everything that's going on across a variety of channels. Newswire, so basically the online version of Channel 7, the online version of the Herald, CNN, everything. The blogs as well, the microblogs, and then you can drill down to the specific platforms. If you're a business like Pepsi, or Coke, or Michelin, BMW, and you're not using this, you're falling behind. So here are 3 examples of companies, and it's funny because these are the worst industries when it comes to customer service on the planet. You have 2 airlines and a cable company. So obviously there are some pretty serious pain points, right? So they've invested in social media. They basically, all they did is they just tested it. They went out and they said, okay, this isn't working. Let's see what happens if we devote a little bit of time, a little bit of attention to these channels and see what's going on. JetBlue, Virgin America, we've already talked about that, so let's talk about Comcast. I actually met Frank Eliason very recently in Boston. He's the guy behind Comcast Cares, which is actually a really good screen name for, because yes, Comcast does care, and that's really what they're trying to play. But look at what he's saying. These are all responses. He's not pushing anything out. He's not, doing like a little promo tweet. He's answering questions. I see 2 outages in the year, one at the head end, another at the partial node. Head end can take a few hours. So basically what did somebody do? They had an outage, they got on Twitter, probably with their phone, because they can't use their computer right now because there's an outage, and said, hey, at Comcast Cares, what is going on now? What? And he told them, okay, exactly where the outages are and how long it's probably going to take to fix. Chances are they're going to have several more exchanges before the night's over. That's what all this is. Our email is, we can help at tablecomcast.com. Somebody asks for an email or whatever, they want to send us something. Super, super smart. And you know what's interesting? As you look at JetBlue and Virgin America, they have their brand names, right? What did Comcast do? They put it out with a smile. Very clever. Now, what they should do is actually also put the Comcast logo on there somewhere, just so people have a visual cue. They understand they're dealing with a company representative. But smiley face versus wall. So it's a detail, but details matter. All right, so let's have some examples. Because I want to try to be done in 15 minutes so you guys can go back to work. This is Starbucks. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of Starbucks. I get no money from Starbucks. So we'll use them a lot because they have some cool stuff. So this is their new website. This is how they redesigned it. So it's very nice. They have the feel good about your $4 latte thing. which is people spending $4 or $5 on sugar and coffee. And so now they're not showing people loving their drink. It's not Nescafe or anything. They're showing that you're contributing somehow to a better world. And they do this a lot with social media. And right here, you have something that you used to never see on websites 2 years ago, which is a second menu element with one being called community. And here you have Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. They made their pick. Remember that huge list earlier, the graphic with like 50,000 platforms? No, you can't keep up with all of them. They made their choice, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. You know why? Because they're the most used. Because they're the most relevant to the people who go to Twitter. They're the most relevant to the people they're trying to reach. You're all familiar with this, right? You're familiar with this. Twitter search, same thing. See what's happening right now. Because so many of these conversations, so much content, so many links are coming from Twitter now, it has its own search engine. And basically, once you enter a keyword in it, you're going to get a page like this, which incidentally, if you have an RSS reader, see the top right, you can actually subscribe to a feed so that it comes straight to your RSS reader. If you do a search and you want to have it running constantly, but you don't want to necessarily have your browser open, you can do that. And you have trending topics now on Twitter, so you can see what the top trending topics are. So the random elections is still pretty high on the list. This was the Monday after Michael Jackson died, so Michael Jackson's up there. But anytime something big is happening or being discussed, you can see it kind of here. Also, it'll translate. There's a translate tool on Twitter now, so whatever language you speak, it's pretty good. But essentially, you can do a search for anything you want on Twitter, which is really interesting. So you can do a search on Twitter for your own company name, or if you're in the bicycle business, you can do bicycle, Trek, Tour de France, whatever. Just get all those results and manually see what people are talking about. Okay, so we're back to them. This is my Starbucks idea. Not Facebook, not Twitter, not traditionally social media. But this is really cool. This is called crowdsourcing. This is basically where a company says, hey, you know what? We want to know what you have to say. It's kind of like the suggestion box, right? Leave your comments, leave your suggestions, except they have it online. So you log in, you create an account, and then you can share, vote, discuss, and see. So this is Starbucks Red, and they have this nice little flash slide about this to help save lives in Africa. They have this really cool animation. I'll come back to it in just 2 seconds. But essentially what Starbucks has discovered is, aside from the social guilt of spending $4 in coffee, people don't get their coffee from Starbucks because of value. They might go to Dunkin' Donuts for that, although I hear Dunkin' Donuts coffee is pretty awesome. But they're not just getting coffee here because it's delicious. There's something about Starbucks that they really like that would make them pay for this. People get their coffee from Starbucks because to them it's important, whether it's pride, image, exclusivity, passion, which deals with also all this nice, really good stuff, uniqueness of quality, sharing a common passion for social impact. Whatever it is, for them, they've discovered they can charge a premium for what they do by creating this mystique around the brand and doing all these other things. So there are 2 forces that work in social media, vertical and lateral engagement. It's really important. So these are my dogs, by the way, and this is not Blanchard. That dog actually exists. She's about this big. So vertical engagement is really what traditionally we start with when we talk about it. It's the brand and the consumers, basically straight down. So you have that connection that we talked about. Somebody has a complaint, they talk about the brand person talks down to the person, they have this dialogue, project, solution result. So you have that whoops.